it was whispers of North Korean soldiers fighting for Russia. Now, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has hard proof of a new player in the war. 2 Chinese citizens captured in Donetsk, battling alongside Russian forces. This isn't speculation, it's passports, bank cards, and a confrontation on Ukrainian soil that's raising urgent questions about who's really backing Moscow on the battlefield.
We captured Chinese fighters on the territory of Ukraine. Ukrainians entered the battle in Donetsk region, Tarasivka and Belohorivka, with 6 Chinese fighters. 2 were captured. Accordingly, there are documents and passports. There are even credit cards. These are Chinese citizens. I think this is a very important element. I think the United States of America should pay attention to what is happening today. And we expect after this that this is another country that militarily supports Russia's invasion of Ukraine. On the side of Russia, this is another one after Iran and the North Korean military.
The captured men had identification, bank cards, and personal data on them. Clear evidence they're Chinese nationals. But here's the kicker. Ukraine's intel suggests there are way more Chinese fighters in Russia's ranks than just these 2. Investigations are underway, with Ukraine's security service and military digging into the details.
But there is a difference. The North Koreans fought against us in Kursk. The Chinese are fighting on the territory of Ukraine. And I think this is an important point that we probably need to discuss with our partners urgently.
This isn't the first time foreign fighters have popped up in this war. North Korea's already been called out for sending troops to back Russia, and Iran's been supplying drones. But Chinese citizens fighting for Moscow, that's a whole new level of escalation. Zelensky's already ordered his foreign minister to reach out to Beijing for answers, because if China's getting involved militarily, this conflict just got a lot more complicated. The clash went down near the villages of Tarasivka and Belohorivka in eastern Ukraine, a hotspot in the fight against Russian forces. 6 Chinese fighters were involved, and 2 are now in custody with Ukraine's security service. Zelensky's calling this a wake-up call for the world, especially the US and Europe, saying Russia's pulling in allies like China to keep this war going, no matter the cost.
I understand that we are a strong country, but we cannot fight simultaneously with many countries, all of which need something on our land. We very much hope that after this situation, the Americans will talk more with the Ukrainians, and then with the Russians. And we very much hope that the Chinese side will also react. I will instruct the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Minister of Defense to contact their Chinese counterparts so that they can give us an explanation of these actions.
So what does this mean? China's been cozy with Russia diplomatically and economically since the invasion kicked off, but there's no hard proof yet of them sending weapons or troops. Are these fighters lone mercenaries lured by Russia's cash offers, or is something bigger at play? Zelensky's not waiting to find out. He wants the global community to step up and respond.